Hey, what's happening everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Going to take a look at one today from out of Wisconsin. And yes, technically it is not a craft beer due to the ownership with the company, but it is from Leinenkugel and it is their berry Weiss. Usually I don't drink a lot of Leinenkugel because I'm not a fan of shandies. Shandies are probably the category I hate the most of all beers, but Leinenkugel does some other things outside of that. They have some other type of beers that actually are pretty decent, and I always like a good Weiss, something nice, crisp, refreshing that you can just sit back and enjoy. So I decided to pick up the berry Weiss. 4.7 ABV and also 14 IBU. Let's check it out and get it into a glass and see what it has to offer. So pouring it into the glass, I'm actually getting a pretty decent amount of aroma coming right off of it. A nice berry aroma. Came out with a pretty decent pour. About a finger of head you can see there. It's got a nice tint to it on the color. When I get it to the light, it's pretty much like kind of a sunset orange. And out of the light doesn't really change too much, so you can see that there. Do have some clarity, a little bit of I think a haziness on here as well, but I can actually see a lot of that carbonation streaming. Try to get it up here to the camera, see if you can see that there. But I am seeing a lot of the lively bubbles taking place, so pretty decent looking beer. The head's already dropping down to about a half finger now, so head's going down pretty quickly. Back to the aroma, yeah, really decent. I'm getting a tart smell off of it. I'm getting a nice sense of like raspberry coming out in the flavor. Very reminiscent of something you would expect like with the sours. And comes out of the glass very easily. I'm not having to sniff too hard to really enjoy the aroma. Very flavorful, so I do like that about the beer. As far as the taste, wow. Taste isn't too bad. It's got a nice refreshing flavor to it. Kind of reminds me of like a berry, like 7-Up along those lines, or maybe like a slushy from 7-Eleven with one of their berry flavors. It's got a nice essence of something like that. Something you can really sit back and enjoy on a warm day would be something like this. I don't know if I would want to go through a whole 6-pack at one time. Obviously at 4.7 you can session it pretty easily, but I think some of that flavor over a point of time will start to bother you a little bit. But it's got a nice crisp break on the back end. You do get that duration of the flavor still kicking around in the mouth, tasting it very easily. Gets around off the tongue a little bit, gets around the mouth a little bit. Doesn't really get as much into the cheeks to get the cheeks going, but you can just feel the flavor still swirling around. You have that nice presence of the berry in the mouth. You taste a little bit of that alcohol, but overall, it's almost like you're drinking pretty much a soda. Kind of a berryish, not all the way full to a fruit punch, but kind of a berryish type soda. I think of things like cherry 7-Up, or like one of the flavor, like maybe Schweppes or something like that. You know, if you were putting some berry flavor, mixing it into a Sprite or something, you would kind of come up with something like this. So pretty decent along those lines. Not really getting any lacing, but not really expecting to get any either. And that aroma is still doing pretty well on it. Body wise, you're pretty much at I would say a little bit more than just your regular light, but light to medium, but closer to the light in that area. Texture is very palatable, does good on easy, does have a little bit of a syrupy type taste in there, a little bit with the flavor in, but all in all, it's not too bad of a beer. Yeah, this is the Leinenkugel's Berry Weiss. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comment section. Love to hear your feedback on it. But thanks again for swinging by to check out another video. That all being said, I'll catch you next time. Cheers.